Welcome to LATAM MedTech Insights. Today we are tackling a foundational topic that trips up many companies entering the region: medical device classification. While many Latin American countries base their regulations on a risk-based model, the nuances between key markets can lead to significant delays and unexpected costs. There is no unified LATAM system. A strategy for Brazil will not work in Mexico. Let's start with Brazil, the region's largest market. ANVISA uses a four-class risk system from Class 1 to Class 4. This might sound familiar, but the key is in the registration pathway. Low-risk devices, Class 1 and 2, follow a simpler notification process called cadastro. Higher-risk devices, Class 3 and 4, require a full registration dossier, known as registro. A common mistake is assuming your device's classification from another region will be the same. For instance, a US-based company with an FDA Class 2 device might find their product classified as Class 3 by ANVISA due to specific rules around implantable materials, pushing them from the simpler cadastro to the much more complex registro process, adding months to their timeline. Now let's turn to Mexico. COFEPRIS operates on a three-class risk system: Class 1, 2, and 3. Mexico offers a streamlined process for devices that already have approval from a reference country. Like the US FDA or Health Canada, or a CE mark from Europe. This sounds great, but the devil is in the details of the documentation. Your technical dossier and certificates must be translated into Spanish by a government-certified expert translator, known as a perito traductor. We saw a case where a company's submission was rejected simply because their certificate to foreign government was not properly attested, and the translation was not done by a certified professional. A small but critical detail that halted their entire market entry. Finally, consider Colombia, where the agency INVIMA uses a classification system that mirrors the European model: Class 1, 2A, 2B, and 3. This often gives European manufacturers a false sense of security. They assume their EU technical file can be submitted with minimal changes. However, INVIMA has its own specific requirements for dossier formatting and requires local declarations that are not part of the standard EU file. A classic example is a company facing repeated questions from INVIMA because their dossier, while perfectly compliant for a notified body in Europe, was missing specific local forms and declarations, leading to a frustrating and lengthy back and forth. Understanding these local classification rules and procedural quirks is the absolute first step to success in Latin America. Getting it wrong creates a domino effect of delays and unforeseen expenses. For expert guidance on navigating these complex regulatory pathways in Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, and beyond, feel free to email us at info@pureglobal.com or visit us at https://pureglobal.com.